from the outside before we speak directly with the Kubala Kingdom.
Okay. She's personally told people she sacrificed the child. I don't want to be put online with it. No, I don't want to be put online with it. You feel a lot negative.
So I've been trying to get the opinions of locals to find out how they feel about the Kubala Kingdom. At present, no one has been willing to discuss, although some have said that they have very extreme opinions that they don't wish to be shared online, and then others have said they're just neutral, which shows you that all that we've seen online isn't necessarily representative of the locals in Jedburgh. Hopefully we'll be able to find someone to interview, but stay tuned for that. How would you describe what's happening in the woods from your perspective?
It's a bit different. I'm not like 100% filled in on them.
Yeah.
But it's just, they're definitely not native. I mean, one of them's missing from Texas, I've heard. Again, it's just a bit out of the ordinary. Apparently they've taken a bench away from outside of the local co-op.
Oh really?
Yeah, because they were hanging around there. I heard they got into a fight, but I'm not 100% on that.
I'm outside the store in Jedburgh, trying to see if we can get a gift for King Atihenny, as he did respond to my DM and say the king only speaks after gifts are brought to him as good tidings. So if I want to get this interview done, we got to bring a gift. So let's go inside and see if we can find anything. So I got them 2 flame effect LED solar lights. I think this will come handy, especially those winter nights. So hopefully they appreciate this. Hopefully this is enough. Andy of the North has just dropped her location. We are about to go and pull up on them in the woods. Got the gifts, the good tidings. Hopefully they appreciate this. I'm nervous. I am nervous, but we got this. I hope you're looking forward to this. I hope you've got your snacks ready and all of your whatever you're going to be watching this with. So stay tuned, because this is where it's about to get interesting. I'm just trying to figure out how we can get to their location through the bushes somehow. So they're staying currently in this woodlands area right now. They are about less than 2 minutes walking distance from us. So just trying to figure out how we can get to them.
He is expecting you to bow to him. We don't normally do.
Have the reporters been bowing?
Bow? I wasn't expecting to bow. I mean, they didn't tell me that I would have to bow for the king on camera. I guess you do what you got to do for your documentary.
Thank you, King Atihenny, Queen Nandi and Asnat from the Kubala Kingdom for allowing me to be here today. I come in respect with gifts as you requested. My role is to simply listen, to document and to give you a chance to respond to what the public is asking and saying about you. So many people online are asking about your history. Can you explain how the Kingdom of Kubala came to be in Scotland and what connects you to this land?
Kingdom of Kubala has always been in Great Britain. Our ancestors used to be in this land. They were in the southern kingdom of Great Britain, and some of them were in the northern kingdom. These are the lost tribes of the Hebrews. They sinned against the creator of the heavens and the earth, our God. His name is Yahweh. And he said to them, if you continue to sin on my holy land, I shall make your enemies rule over you. In the 1600s, there were only 10 tribes in Scotland, in the Highlands. These were the Jamaicans, the people in Suriname, the people in Trinidad and Tobago, the people in Haiti, the people in Solomon Island. Some of them also went to America. Elizabeth I, who was an Edomite, who came to this land and they were called the Roman Catholics. When they came, they fought the native people, the native black people of this land, and they killed most of them. The rest were deported from this land. They went to Trinidad and Tobago, all this land, and some of them also went to Brazil. And most of them were also taken to Durham Cathedral. But the prophecy said, after 400 years, 1600, 400 years, they shall come forth, the chosen ones, back to their native land again. And it shall start with the Messiah, the King of Kubala, the Lion King. And he shall come to reclaim his land and bring back the captives, bring back the people who traveled throughout the four corners of the earth, back to their land, and no one shall make us afraid in our own land.
Speak, my Lord.
So as I speak to you now, we are walking through the days which was prophesied, and I have come to bring salvation to my people. Kubala, Kubala.
In his way. So some have questioned the idea of black Jacobites or African tribes in Scotland. How do you respond to people who say there is no historical evidence of your claim?
What should we know? The true history of this land. We will know that the Windrush generation was a scam. The Jamaicans who came back to this land of Great Britain were not coming because they were favored. No, they were coming back to their own land. But they were told that, oh, you Jamaicans, you were enslaved by Great Britain, and that's why you bear the name of the Scottish people. Yet it is the other way around. The pirates of the Caribbean were in Great Britain. That's why when you go to Jamaica, you find out that their names and their streets is the same as Scotland. Now, transatlantic slave trade was in the 1800s. Elizabeth I deported black people from here in the 1600s. So if that is the case, then who are the black people who were deported from Great Britain and known as the Blackamoors? Who were the mass people who were destroyed by Oliver Cromwell? We need the answers. And the answer is, these were the native people of Great Britain or of Scotland. So this history is not taught in the schools. But when you dig, you will find Kubala, Kubala.
So there are some comments and articles calling Kubala a cult. How do you define yourselves, and what do you say to people who see you as something dangerous rather than a tribe or a kingdom?
Ignorance of even the meaning of a cult.
Serious allegations online about children being removed from your care, and I just want to give you the chance to respond and share your side of that situation, whatever you feel comfortable sharing.
Can you speak?
I'll correct you on your question, as your question is wrong. You cannot give us a chance to respond to allegations. Or there are no allegations, and we do not respond. The children of Kubala are in captivity as per prophecy. It is written in the book of Jeremiah. Everything that has happened was already foretold. I, as the prophetess, I already saw it. I already saw it. And Jehovah has already shown me the return of the children.
So people online are curious about the titles within your community. For example, what does it mean to be king, queen, or handmaiden in Kubala? How are these roles chosen?
The roles and the titles in Kubala is given by the gods. I am just a messenger of the gods. They speak to me. For instance, if you are to come to Kubala, they will tell me who you are, your name, your identity, and your name shall be given along with your role and your hierarchy, where you belong, the position. It is not decided by the king or the queen or no one else, but by the gods, the creator of the heavens and the earth.
Yeah.
For he knows all the people who come to the kingdom of Kubala. So I am the king, Nandi is the queen, Asnat is the handmaiden of Kubala. Kubala, Kubala.
So Scotland is known for its harsh winters. Many people wonder how you plan to survive long term in the woodlands. How do you sustain yourselves in terms of food, warmth and shelter?
The kingdom of Kubala is cared by the Creator. Yahweh, our God, provides for us. Every day we get food to eat, water to drink, clothes, warm clothes to cover ourselves. We live each day as it comes. We are not like the heathens who prepare 3 months, 4 months to come. For every day comes with its blessings or curses. Today you can see us in the woods, in the tent. Tomorrow you may see us in our castles. So the kingdom of Kubala is the story that the world is gripped, because it is the story of faith. It is the story which redefines history. That it all began with a man and a woman and a handmaiden, and the whole world, the narrative of black power, was redefined by the 3 seed which was planted in the Scottish land. Kubala, Kubala.
Can you explain how the kingdom is funded and what those donations go for? So I've seen in your TikTok that you have a Cash App link in your bio. Would you say that's the main way that kind of keeps you going?
Yahweh keeps us going. Gifts are brought to the king. Every day, like you saw, someone coming to give us whatever they gave. We don't go to knock at anyone's door. It's our Creator who stirs the hearts of many. And they come, travel from afar, to say, here is food. For we are the light. Kubala, Kubala.
A lot of the criticism that you received is framed around mental health, with people saying you are unwell. Others say it's simply strong faith. So how do you see the difference between faith and what outsiders would call delusion?
The world will see what they have to see, but we see what we see. For faith itself, if it is today, it will be labeled as mental health. Many people hold the Bible and they read about the patriarchs and the prophets. Each of their acts which is recorded in the Bible will be called delusions by the heathens and the people who are ignorant of what true faith means. For they say Abraham is the man of faith. Why is he a man of faith? They said he was told to sacrifice his son. If it is today, you will be sectioned.
Imprisoned, I think.
And imprisoned. So there is a perspective when it comes to following the Creator. And there is another perspective when you are looking through the lenses of the world. We walk by the laws of the Creator and the eyes of the Creator. Hence we do not care what the world calls us. We only care about what the Creator thinks about us. The kingdom of Kubala has come. Kubala, Kubala.
It is well. So some local people have raised concerns about land, livestock and the use of public spaces. How do you see your relationship with the local Scottish community, and do you see yourselves coexisting peacefully? I mean, while I'm here, we've seen some kids come and bring some things, but we did interview some of the locals in the town before we came here, and there was definitely mixed reviews. Most people were not willing to go on camera and speak because they said it's a small area and, you know, they don't feel comfortable doing that, but definitely got mixed reviews. So what would you say your relationship is like with the Scottish community, specifically in Jedburgh?
Coming to Jedburgh was not to build a relationship with the locals. We do not do things based on what other people think about us, or what they will do or what they won't do. We live here in tents, in the dark. We live with the woods, the trees. They sing to us. The birds, they talk to us. These are our family. The stream is our family. Not the heathens who were created in vain, who do not even know about the Creator. So what the locals think about us does not matter to us. What the Creator thinks about us, what the trees think about us, what the animals think about us, what the stream thinks about us, that is more important to us. And that is all it matters. The kingdom of Kubala has come. Kubala, Kubala.
Iliswe.
Finally, for those who see you online but don't understand you, what would you like the public to know about the kingdom of Kubala?
The kingdom of Kubala has come and it cannot be destroyed. It is so firm and strong. They see three, but we are army, because we have the army of the heavens behind us. Those with the eyes will see. Many people say, is this a kingdom? Why is the kingdom having three people? But the kingdom of three people today has captured the whole world. Who is behind it? It's the Creator. For he started everything with one. A man and a woman, and now there is many nations. They say Adam and Eve, a man and a woman. King David was there with just one person in his entire generation. Oh, we worship Jesus. It was just one person. Oh, we worship Moses, Abraham, oh, Muhammad. How many people were Muhammad? It was only one. So number is not a significant factor for the gods. It's about who is chosen. And I am the Messiah. I am the King of the new world. And I have brought salvation to my people and the rest of the people who shall be grafted in. I am the King of Kubala, and all nations shall bow before me. Kubala, Kubala.
Iliswe. May your excellence abound, O great one. May all nations bow before you and bring you gifts. For you are the Messiah, the Shushuma, to lead us to the promised lands. O hail, King of the North. Kubala, Kubala.
Iliswe.
We live in a time where people are free to identify as almost anything, and we're told to take it at face value. But when King Atihenny identifies as a descendant of David, leading a lost tribe in Scotland, people laugh. Why are some identities respected, while others are ridiculed? History shows us that land can be rewritten by those who shout the loudest. Entire nations have been built on stories of lost tribes and ancient rights. And yet here in Scotland, this small community's claims spark more outrage than the governments, who've done the same on a global scale. Now why is that? These are people seen as dangerous by some, persecuted by others, and misunderstood by many. But what's the real story? To some they're frauds, to others they're visionaries reclaiming lost history. The truth? Well, that's what I came here to find out. They've been called a cult, accused of crimes, even had their children taken away. But behind the headlines, who are they really? At the end of the day, this isn't about whether you believe them, it's about what their story reveals about us. I came looking for answers, but maybe the real story is what this says about the world we live in today.